we'll have a hell of a night tonight. It'll be fun.
Mikey, they got all kinds of surprises for you.
I'll see if I can make him smile.
Yeah, you're going to make him smile like that.
We now direct your attention to the Zamboni Gate as we welcome Hall of Fame player and team owner Mario Lemieux. Mario is presenting Mike with a custom frame piece from Wendell August Forge, featuring some of Mike's most famous sayings. Now Penguins captain Sidney Crosby will present Mike with a special Lange 45 jersey, which was autographed by the team.
I can only thank the fans so much that you've been a big part of the success I've had. The little things that we've come up with, the phrases, a whole lot of that is because of you. And I am thankful, very thankful.
It's hard to believe 45 years has passed since Mike Lange first came to Pittsburgh, put on his now famous headset, and started calling Penguins games at KDKA Radio. Lange has become synonymous with Penguins hockey as the voice of the team for the better part of 5 decades. His journey to Pittsburgh folk hero status started 2,500 miles away in Sacramento, California.
I was in college attending Sacramento State University, and I had never seen a hockey game in my life. One of the guys that was a broadcast major there that year was named Lynn Shapiro, and he said, you want to go to the hockey game tonight? And I went, huh? Hockey game? I don't know a blue line from a red line. I have no idea what he says. You know what, Mike? You never know.
Pittsburgh owes a debt of gratitude to Lynn Shapiro for bringing hockey into Mike Lange's life. He started working as a scorekeeper at those hockey games, but it wasn't until a little greed from the building's PA announcer that an opportunity opened for Mike.
They had a guy whose name was Danny. He was from Canada. He would actually do play-by-play in the building while the game was going on, which is something I'd never seen before and haven't seen since. The next year we come back and I find out. They come to me and they ask me, would you be interested in doing something a little different than what you did last year? I said, what? He said, well, Danny wanted $10 a game to do the games on the PA. He said, we can't afford to pay him. He said, would you do it for $5? I said, sign me up. I said, that's a pizza in Sacramento, a pitcher of beer, and I have money left.
After graduation, Lange sent tapes of his play-by-play calling to various outlets until he received a job offer from the Phoenix Roadrunners.
My mentor was a man named Al McCoy, so I worked with him. It was fascinating, really, to work with a pro and a legend who still, by the way, is the Phoenix Suns basketball announcer at 85 and the longest tenured broadcaster in NBA history. He left that year after to go with the Suns, and it opened it up for me to go into the play-by-play part of it. I left Phoenix and went to San Diego and thought I was going to be there the rest of my life working baseball and hockey. But the World Hockey came in and destroyed that, so I had to look for a job. And I ended up with the help from a gentleman by the name of Max McNabb, who was the GM of the San Diego Gulls, in getting at least an interview here with the folks at KDKA Radio and the Penguins themselves.
Since 1974, Lange has prepared for each Penguins game the same way, using the same legal pad and game note layout that was taught to him by his mentor in Phoenix. Also unchanged is the type of headset he uses.
This headset was developed in probably the late 50s, early 60s, this type of headset. It was first used by pilots, believe it or not. The television folks saw these things and they asked if they could develop a headset for their cameramen. And then the broadcasters saw them with them. And this is the end result here. This is a different impedance and microphone and everything involved than what the other ones we're talking about. This is one of the few that has an open thing, and this is why I like this headset so much, is it allows the sound to come in from the arenas into my ear clean without being muffled. And this one has been really in existence, believe it or not, for probably 50, 55 years.
That headset was incorporated into Lange's bobblehead for his night honoring him. It's been used to call some of the greatest plays in Penguins history.
Delio shoots it blocked. The Penguins have won the Stanley Cup. Oh, Lord Stanley, get me the brandy. Yager turns around. Over to Lemieux. Hey! Shoots and scores! Mario Lemieux, his first goal in his comeback here tonight at the Mellon Arena. And he is smiling like a butcher's dog.
Turning shot by Hagelin. It goes off a body and in. It's over. The Penguins, Nick Bonino may have touched it. And the Penguins have won this game. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has just left the building. And all the President's Trophy men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Crosby of the Penguins, left wing circle over to Kuna. Shot, score!
Fritz Kunitz wins it for the Pittsburgh Penguins as Crosby sets him up. And ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has just left the building.
It's Hardball on the Pirates Cable Network. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Three Rivers Stadium. I'm Mike Lange, along with Steve Glass.
Mike Lange and I first met in a saloon in the South Hills a lot of years ago, and it was like we had known each other for years. We just hit it off. I think he's the best in the business. Just his presentation. He knows how to raise the level, tear it down a little bit, bring it down, and then bring it up. You're in the rhythm of the game with him. And then the unique sayings that we all remember.
And his style and unique sayings do not go unnoticed to those who play the game.
Even before coming here, I heard some of those calls. So to be a part of it now, to see him have as much success as he's had and to be a part of the team as long as he has, I think that says a lot about him.
I had like a VHS tape, One from the Heart, and his voice is always there. Like Elvis has just left the building, get that dog off my lawn. All that good stuff. So my favorite one is get that dog off my lawn. My dad will text me that too. Like if I score a goal or something, he'll check my phone after the game and I'll have one of his sayings.
And while this wasn't the first bobblehead made for Lange, what set this night apart occurred several hours before puck drop on the media level.
We're proud to announce that the 7th level here at PPG Paints Arena has officially been renamed the Mike Lange Media Level.
That's amazing. It really is.
Wow.
Oh, goodness gracious. Boom.
Yeah. Now, as broadcast partners, we've really formed this friendship, and he's like family to me. We talk all the time. We talk about a lot of other things besides hockey and broadcasting, and I think that carries over. I think you have to have a real love for each other, and I think it does transcend onto the air. And I always sit to his right, no matter what building we're in, and I sit there and I think, man, I am so lucky to sit next to this guy. When he knows when to embrace the moment, and he knows this is the time to, I'm gonna bring it home right now, and he goes right from the bottom of the toes, and you could feel it kind of rush up through his body. That's signature Mike Lange, and you know that's a special moment.
Guess what? It's time to play some hockey. So get in the fast lane, Grandma. The bingo game is ready to roll. Thank you, everybody.